Hi, thank you back for tuning in to It Is a Lifestyle. I'm your host, Rachel. As the title said, this was Hell Week. I'm going to take you back to church for a minute. Somebody said that I couldn't. Somebody said that I wouldn't. But I truly made it. Yes, y'all, I made it from day 7 to day 14. But this was Hell Week. I had more consequences than pros. So let me talk to you about some of these things that I have been experiencing. For 3 days straight, I was nausea. I had nausea, and the gum usually subside that pain, but it didn't. When I got to the fourth day, I felt like every time I had to every time I had to talk, I had to throw up. My stomach was just constantly pumping and gurgling and just pushing and pushing. And I was in the living room with my family, and we were conversing, and every time I tried to talk, I couldn't. I had to throw up. Every time I opened my mouth, I had to throw up. Then I had to call it a night. It was at 6 o'clock. I went to sleep. I was at my 6 bottle of water. I couldn't drink all 8. So what I decided to do is to push the 2 bottles of water to the next day. I went to sleep. I didn't get up to even urinate. I went to sleep at 6 and then get up to 6 o'clock the next day. That's how sick I was. I felt like giving up. It was overwhelming. It was torturous. I felt like I was dying. But I didn't give up. I said, I'm going to try it again, see if I push through again, if it'll work. Started drinking back the water. I missed my vitamins that day too, so I started putting my vitamins back in to see if that will help. So now I'm on my next week, and the pain is a little better, but I'm going to explain what went on last week. The next thing I had, tingling sensation in my left leg. Only it felt like signs of neuropathy. Those people who are diabetic know the sensation. This is a sign that you have diabetes. Now, when I got checked a couple of months ago, I was 4 points away. And my doctor prescribed Metamucil, and I didn't want to take that because I know someone in the family who took that and they wound up having liver failure. So I did not want to have that, and that was the reason why I'm doing the 90-day water fasting inspired by Dr. Sebi, because I wanted to do it naturally. So the tingling sensation was getting worse. I had it for 3 or 4 days, and that's a concern of mine. I don't know if that's because maybe the sugar is leaving my system. I don't know, but when I go to the doctor, I'm going to bring up that I'm having them tingling sensation, and they're painful. People who have diabetes know they're painful, moving around, walking. So that is a concern of mine. The next thing I've noticed that everything else is shrinking except for my thighs. They're getting small, but they're not getting as small as the rest of my body. If you notice, day 6, there was a rapid change from day 1 to day 6, starting the 90-day water fasting. Everything in my body was shrinking. My thighs are taking the longest, so I might have to do just isolated exercise in those areas. The next thing I had was pain in my back only when I bent over. Now, I didn't have pain like just in my back in this isolated area when I'm walking, but I only felt it when I bent over to pick something up. That lasted a couple of days. I don't have that pain anymore. So I don't know if that's associated with removing the toxins in my body, but I don't have that pain anymore. I had labor breathing. I had a hard time breathing the other day. One of my kids is a nursing student, so she checked my breathing. She said it was at 16. It was okay. So even though I had the labor breathing, I took her word for it. But my daughter, who's an actual respiratory therapist, she came in the next day because she works at night, and she noticed that my nail beds were blue, and she stated that that is an indicator that you have a lack of oxygen. So she didn't have a oxygen machine where she could check it, so she tried to check it manually, and she couldn't feel my pulse. And she said that's also an indication that I have low blood pressure, so I have to get that checked out as well. But I did read if you're doing a fast, it does lower your blood pressure. So guys, if you're doing it, check that out and make sure you get checked out by a doctor, because these things are serious signs. They're actually signs that you should probably quit your fast. But I'm going to try to stay fast on it and see what happens between this week and next week. Now, I will not quit because I want to eat. It will be I'm quitting because it's becoming a health issue. So I'm having a lot of health issues, and I'm hoping they will subside in the weeks to come. Bowel movements, still haven't had any, and it's probably expected because I'm not ingesting anything, but I still feel like I should be eliminating even old fecal matter that I have in my body. But I did do a colon cleanse a couple of years ago, and I would think that that would clear out my system, but I wouldn't think it would last this long, so that's why I'm concerned. I had a debate on whether or not I'm going to use Metamucil or prune juice. I felt like prune juice will compromise my water fasting, so I'm going to purchase Metamucil to add to this 90-day water fasting. The last thing is the bubbles in the urine. I was reading that because I'm drinking a lot of water. The urine is coming out rapidly, and that's causing the bubbles, so there's no concern for that. Like I said, Hell Week. I hope I'm helping anyone who's deciding to do a 90-day water fast or a 40-day water fast, helping you out on your journey by explaining some of the things that are happening to me. I want to talk about some of the comments. I heard a comment that said nice. I don't know if that's nice because of the progress or nice because of the video you didn't explain. I had another comment stating that I was articulate. Thank you. My skin is glowing. That's because I'm flushing out the toxins, taking in the vitamins as well, getting rid of all those impurities. You all should at least do it, if not once, even on the weekends. Do it, you all. Just try to see how you'll see the health benefits. Also received a message stating that they wish I was doing daily vlogs. If I had more viewership, I probably would, because I have to research things. I have to memorize this stuff, and it's not an easy task. If I was doing one long video, I probably would do a daily each day if it was just one long video, but because I'm breaking the videos based on weeks, I'm just going to do weekly vlogs, and I think y'all will see more because of the time you have not seen me between the videos. I got another comment stating that some people are watching just to see if I die. I hope not, but I'm glad you're watching. The last comment I received is that the government might be on me now because I explained about how they're putting fluoride in the water, and I'm telling people to not use pharmaceutical. Now, I'm not telling you not to use drugs, over-the-counter drugs. You know, if you use over-the-counter drugs, just be leery with it, like don't overdo it. But there are health alternatives that can help you as well. So that's really what I'm trying to explain to you all. And remember, put your comments below, your questions below. Hit me up on Facebook if you're a Facebook friend, and on Gmail, it is a lifestyle, the number 2 at gmail.com. I'm going to do a scan today so y'all can see the differences, what's going on. Okay. What bulge? I wish I could see it a little better, but you know. Again, student, tune in, subscribe. On the last day, I'm going to do my weigh-in. Hopefully, I'm at 120. I'm doing a giveaway, a $25 Walmart gift card if you're the 1,000th subscriber. And I'm also thinking about doing a private security enforced pool party for after I'm done with my fasting. I want to do a celebration with my subscribers. So I will see y'all on day 21. Love you.